Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Today I'm bringing you an announcement video. Today I am so excited to tell you that I have been invited to co-host round 2 of Tome Infinity and Beyond. It's going to be going on for a month long starting January 1st, and it's really exciting because January is in fact National Sci-Fi Month, which I had no idea until Meg, the creator of Tome Infinity and Beyond, told me, so that's really cool. So the goal for the first round of Tome Infinity and Beyond was that the Earth was coming to an end. Some big apocalypse was happening and you had to leave Earth and travel to find a new home planet. And by the end of that round of Tome Infinity and Beyond, you should have ended up on a different planet other than Earth. This round of Tome Infinity and Beyond is actually surviving and building a settlement on your new home planet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nicole, I didn't participate in round 1. That means I can't participate in round 2. Not at all. You just have to leave Earth and go to a new planet. Each planet has a challenge that you can attach a book to, and that's how you're going to leave Earth. Also in round 1, if you didn't get to the planet that you wanted to live on, like me, my goal was to land on Pluto, but I didn't quite make it. I landed on Neptune. If I didn't want to stay on Neptune, I could move to Pluto. I just have to pick a book to read that fits Pluto's challenge. So the challenges for the planets are as follows. If you want to land on the sun, you have to read a book that has a solar-based event. If you want to go to Mercury, the small planet, the challenge is to read a book less than 250 pages. If you want to go to Venus, because it favors the bold, read a book with a bold female character. The challenge for Mars is read a book that features aliens. If you want to make Jupiter your home planet, the gas giant, read a book featuring giants. For Saturn, the challenge is read a book with a circle on the cover. The challenge for Uranus, is to read a book with some comic relief. For Neptune, read a science fiction book with fantasy themes, or vice versa, a fantasy book with sci-fi themes. And the challenge for Pluto, read a vintage science fiction book, 25 years or older. Now that you're on your new home planet, you have to survive. This readathon consists of 5 tiers. Each one has 6 challenges that you're going to fit your TBR into. So, tier 1 is basic survival. You have to start somewhere. So the challenges within the tier 1 for basic survival is air, water, fire, food, sleep, and shelter. So it seems like a lot of challenges within each tier, but you are allowed to double up on challenges. So if you find a book that matches your fire challenge and your water challenge and your sleep challenge, that fits all those challenges and you only read one book, that's awesome. Now these challenges in the tiers are very broad, up to the reader for interpretation. For example, fire. You can have a book that has fire on the cover. The main character has some sort of fire superpower, which would be so cool. Anything that you would interpret fire being. Once you meet all the challenges in tier 1, you can move on to tier 2, which is small settlements. Within tier 2, the challenges are medicine, education, trading, procreation, travel, and oral communications. Once you meet all the challenges for tier 2, you can move on to tier 3, which is growing civilization. The challenges within that tier are urban settlements or infrastructure, class system, government, higher education, technology, and religion. Moving on to tier 4, modern high society. The challenges within that tier are art, music, acting/theater, dance, writing, and inventions. Moving on to tier 5, the Galactic Empire. The challenges within that tier are Futurism or Afrofuturism, Cyberpunk or Steampunk, Apocalyptic or Dystopian, Science Fantasy or the Bizarre, Hard Science or Space Opera, Vintage or Space Western. Now I know that seems like a lot, but this readathon is going on for a month long, and you can tackle as many tiers as you would like. If you want to just do tier 1 and do basic survival, just do that. If you want to challenge yourself and move on to tier 2, tier 3, possibly tier 4 and tier 5. That's up to you. Whatever you think you can do for the month. Don't forget that you can double up books, triple up books, quadruple up books on any of these challenges. So if you find one book that meets all of the criteria in each tier, you only have to read one book. If you find that you're stuck, you just can't find a book that meets a challenge in any tier, all of the co-hosts have listed one of their favorite science fiction books that can take the place of any challenge in any tier. Let's say you're on tier 3, Growing Civilization, and you just cannot find a book that you think represents class systems. You can forego that challenge and read one of the co-hosts' favorite science fiction book. Mine for this readathon is going to be Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. Now, if the reading challenges weren't enough for this readathon, we also have video challenges. Meg broke it up like one a week. So January 1st, we're focusing on tier 1. And the challenge name is Settlement Flag. Create a new flag out of things around your house, or you can draw it, whatever you would like to create a flag for your settlement on your new planet. January 8th, we are focusing on tier 2, and the challenge for that video is crap sci-fi cosplay. You have $10 and 1 hour to make the best cosplay that you can. January 15th, we're focusing on tier 3, and the name of that challenge is called Time Attack, which you are going to challenge yourself to do a 30-second non-spoiler book summary. January 22nd, we're focusing on tier 4, and the challenge for that is book rockets. You're gonna take 3 minutes and build an awesome rocket out of books that you own. And January 29th, we're focusing on tier 5, and the challenge name is Dock, Unite, or Exterminate. This is a kind of twist on the Kiss, Marry, Kill, and you're gonna take some science fiction characters and find out who's what. Now, also, these videos aren't mandatory, but if you complete a video challenge, it takes the place of one of the challenges within each tier. So, for example, if in week 3 you do the video challenge, you have only 5 challenges in the reading tier to do. We're also going to be hosting Instagram challenges every day. For those of you that don't have a YouTube channel and still want to participate, we'll be hosting some really fun Instagram challenges. And again, each one of these challenges is up for your interpretation. There's really no rules here, guys. I know this seems like a lot of information. I'm going to put everything that I talked about in the description below. All of the challenges, all of the video challenges, the Instagram challenges. I'll also be putting in the description all of the co-host announcement videos that you can go to for references, just in case somebody explained it better than me. Also, you can DM me on Twitter if you have any questions at all. I will be happy to help you out. Another little tidbit for this readathon is that you can buddy up with a partner and tackle these tiers together. So if you have a partner that's taking care of challenges in tier 1, air, fire, and sleep, and you have a TBR set for the rest of the challenges, you can buddy up and tackle those tiers together. The catch is you have to be on the same planet. So if you want to move planets at all, you just have to read a book for the challenge of the planet. Alrighty, before I confuse you anymore, I'm gonna wrap this up. Again, everything that you need to know is going to be in the description box below. If you have any questions at all about this readathon, I know it's a lot of information, please reach out to me and DM me on Twitter. I will be happy to help you. And my own TBR will be coming out very, very soon. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on all the social media platforms. The links for that will be in the description box below as well. I'll see you next time, avid readers.